But is it? It's really just the beginning, right? Have you written a book and want it published but don't know where to start? You're not alone. Page Publishing cuts through the confusion that most new authors face, like copyright protection, barcodes, printing, and digital uploading. We will get your book into bookstores now. We guide you through the publishing maze and help you distribute and sell your work in hard copy and ebook formats. That's right, we will digitize and place your book for sale on Amazon, Apple iBooks, and Google, offering it to millions. Don't waste another minute. Most publishers won't even look at new author submissions, but we're different. We review your book and provide you feedback in about a week. If we decide to publish your book, your work ends and ours begins. From copy editing and proofing to typesetting and book cover art, our team gets you into bookstores fast.
Call now for your free author submission kit at 866-204-0965.
Tracy Clinic, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City, specializes in family medicine. Nurse practitioner Devin Land Lampley is now seeing patients. Call today for an appointment at 592-4242. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. That's the Tracy Clinic, 592-4242.
Sequatchie Valley Electric Cooperative is here to serve you in your business or in your home. Pay your electric bill in the comfort of your own home with SVEC's new online billing service. Wouldn't it be nice to know in advance how much to budget for your electric bill each month? Visit us at one of our convenient offices or go online to www.svalleyec.com. Sequatchie Valley Electric, providing electrical service to over 33,000 homes and businesses in all or portions of Bledsoe, Grundy, Marion, Sequatchie, Coffee, Hamilton, Ray, and Van Buren counties in Tennessee. SVEC, staying up with today and working for tomorrow.
Run for him. He
Good
said,
for
I'm
him.
not going to run again.
Hey, morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. We're catching up on elections because they matter.
Yeah.
I mean, they sure do in the whole scheme of things.
They do, yeah.
In our local landscape, but that's been decided, so all's good. As I do my farewell tour, one of my favorite people is Rick Huffines. He retired from
U.S. Fish and Wildlife.
Yeah, one of those guys who just loves the land and just after my own heart. And Quentin here is the master planner. They're like the dynamic duo. And it's about ACI, which is Appalachian Conservation Institute.
Correct.
And we're going to talk a little bit about, everyone doesn't understand kind of what's going on over there. And so this is more of a, hey, here we are, and then kind of talk about the future because ACI is a big deal in our area. It really is, and we're so thankful that this all came about. Tell us a little bit about what's going on, Rick.
Yeah, so the Appalachian Conservation Institute, we started about a little over 2.5 years ago. It is a nonprofit, so it means it belongs to the community. It's a 501c3 nonprofit organization, conservation organization. And I love that part, that means it does belong to the community. That means that we work for the community, and our job is to listen to the community. It's to manage that property on behalf of the community and to make decisions for it, but making sure that Quentin and I are ears open and listening to the community and trying to offer the things that they wish and desire that we could provide for them. It is conservation based, so that means it is an organization that is to protect that land. For lack of a better word, is forever. We use perpetuity, and nobody.
That's a big word. I don't think I could use that, but I get it.
Yeah, but we are supposed to be there forever, managing the land on behalf of the community. We are science-based, so we're making sure that it stays healthy. So we let the land tell us, we let it speak to us as well. What does it need? And we try to provide what it needs back so that it stays healthy, so that your grandchildren can come out and enjoy that same place in 40, 50 years with their children. Yeah. So, and that's kind of the premise of it, but it's also, it's open to the public. It's free of charge, always. We don't charge anything. We do ask that you get permits when you come out for a visit. It's through our website. And if you don't have access to the internet, that's going to be tough because find somebody that has access to the internet to get your permit.
Go to the library,
Yeah, go to
get
the
your
library,
permit, and you'll
Yeah.
be fine.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not that. It's
Yeah.
not that complicated.
It's not that hard.
It's easy. It's go get your permit.
Yeah.
We do have a few folks that are still on flip phones, and I would
Yeah.
like to be as well at some
Yeah.
point. But libraries have
That's
easy
true.
access.
Yeah.
Or a friend that has a phone, you
Or a
could get
friend has.
yourself
Yeah.
registered through that. And it is free of charge. We allow horseback riding, bicycle riding, mountain biking. We do allow off-road vehicling, but it's limited to 25 permits per day.
Sure.
So that means 25 units per day. It doesn't matter how many people you have inside your UTV. If it's a side-by-side that's double-seated, we don't care, but it's 25 units per day. We had to kind of limit that. It was a little bit too much that was going on down there. And it's working well. The permit system's working well.
And no
in
one
there.
died.
No, no, they haven't. And we've got hunting. That's about to start up. The archery hunting for deer.
Yep.
And there are a limited number of permits per day. I think the quota's 12
We've
or
got
11.
12 permits a day.
Yeah,
Yep.
12
Yep,
permits per day.
Nice.
And they're scattered over a 2,400 acre area. So there's 3 zones. You can get roughly 4 permits per zone.
Nice.
And hunt with archery. And then when the muzzleloader season starts, we will allow muzzleloader hunting. And then when rifle season starts, it's muzzleloader only. So we stay muzzleloader all the time.
Okay.
We're not doing the high-powered rifles throughout because it's just too risky with potential of other horseback riders and other things down
Sure.
there. So yeah, but we're as I said, we're science-based. Do a lot of bird research.
Oh, the birds, yes.
Yeah, and people they'll say, well, why are you researching the birds? Little dinky birds that fly in and out of here. They're migrant birds that come and
I
go.
saw people watch them at the
Yeah.
at the feeder.
Yes. Well, and so those birds are an indicator species of the health of the forest.
Okay.
And if we're monitoring those populations of birds, different species, and who's making babies out there in the woods and who's leaving and coming back in the spring, because we band them, we put a little small bracelet on their leg, an identification
Nice.
number, and then we can track those birds and see who's returning. They're going off to Central and South America and places like that, and then they come back. That's for the winter. Then they come back in the spring. And then that data helps us understand more about the health of the forest.
Okay.
And it tells us all kinds of things, which lead us to know if we're providing enough groceries for our deer, for our bear,
Or a bear.
Yeah, we've got bear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we do.
I had one in my front yard.
You did?
I did in Mont Eagle, right in the middle of downtown,
shame.
not too long ago.
That's awesome.
I thought it was cool.
It
We
is cool.
looked at each other in the bay
Yeah.
window,
Moments.
like
Yeah, what a blessing that is.
I thought so.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty wild. Wow.
It is, yeah. And we've got some infrastructure projects we're still working on. We're trying to get the UTV riders out of the river. For decades, they've been driving through the river, and it's just not good for the health of the river. So we're putting in some trails using old existing logging roads that are up out of the river, up on the first terrace. We've been working on those all summer.
All summer long.
You want to talk about the bridge?
Oh,
Ooh, the
gosh.
bridge.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah. So we have a new bridge that we had a spot where we had to cross one of the creeks that are coming off the slope, and we kind of started brainstorming. I was like, well, we don't want to have people driving through this creek, so we ended up buying 2 old tractor trailers, and our guys, so we'll say, our guys are absolutely incredible. I mean, you just
All local guys.
Yeah, all local guys live in Grundy County. And
Our people are tough and
the ingenuity, just the
Now,
absolute
wait till you hear
ingenuity.
how he explains
So
this.
yeah, so we had these tractor trailers. How long were each of those
They're
tractor
50 feet long.
50 feet long, and so where this bridge had to go was down in the cove. If anybody knows anything about Little Squatch Coves, it
Straight
goes
down.
straight down. And
Yeah.
so we took these 50-foot trailers down into the cove, just going back and forth down just these sidewinder roads, just ever so slowly, ever so precisely, and got them down two trailers, and we buttoned them. We got them down to the creek. And then that's when the real engineering began, because we were setting concrete pads up, the welding that they were doing down there in the cove. It is unbelievable. Just seeing that bridge. And they did it. They did it all right, and it looks beautiful.
Does
And
it really?
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, and it's
we
gonna,
need to send you some pictures.
Yeah,
of
we'll
it.
send you some
have to.
pictures.
Just the ingenuity of these guys.
Yep.
I asked him, I said, how in the world you going to get a 50-foot trailer down this mountain road? I said, you can't make the turns. They're 270 degrees.
Shoot.
And Billy Nunley said, we're not going to turn them.
Yeah.
I said, what do you mean you're not going to turn them? He said, well, you can't turn them. I said, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Billy. And he said, well, all we're going to do is when we get to that turn, we're going to push the earth out just a little bit. We're going to drive. We're going to unhook, come around and hook from the backside. Then we're going to go down the next.
Pencil hitches all the way. Yep, back
It
and
was
forth.
like watching, if you've ever seen them roll the rockets out at Cape Canaveral, how slow they move. That's what these guys were doing with these trailers. They literally got them, was it 800 feet down the mountain?
It did more than that.
Yeah. It was about 6 or 7 switchbacks.
Yeah, and they probably dropped about 700 feet in elevation.
Yeah,
I mean, it was impressive, and it's
Then they welded them together like he said, and then they put this beautiful handrail with local. We took some old downed red oaks to a sawmill. Got these sideboards and everything. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful bridge.
It's going to be part of the designated trail system.
Yeah.
And that's what we're working on right now. Is in this UTV designated trail system. It'll be pretty close to the AC Cave area, just above
the
it.
favorite AC.
Yeah, of course. So everybody's going to be getting to enjoy that bridge very soon. So.
Do you guys own the AC
We do.
cave?
Yeah.
We do.
So now can people? So they have to have a permit.
Yeah.
Which is free.
Free.
You just have to get one of the 25. Get in there. What time do you start?
3 days.
Midnight?
You can do 3 days advance.
3 days in
You
advance.
You can reserve 3 days in advance. Yeah.
And you just is it midnight? Is it
I think it releases at midnight. Yep, and it's been they've been available. I mean, Saturday will kind of get a little congested, but if you reserve about 3 days in advance, like you're going to be able to get a permit to come down.
and you can go to the cave.
Yep.
Yes, Saturdays we've had a few days where we've actually given out all 25.
Yep.
But generally speaking, it's other day, middle of the week.
You have the trails to yourself, basically, as opposed to the craziness, which is awesome. We love it. But cool. All right. So horseback riders, that's a new. We've always had issues of finding something for the horseback riders. Really, that was our one thing. It's like because if there's liability, there's yada yada. But you guys have thread that needle.
We've got about 40 or more miles now as you're getting, because we're starting to give them pathways down into the cove as well. So I don't really know how many miles worth of trails that we have. A lot. It's well marked. We've got them well marked. We've got either named roads or what we call alphanumeric roads, where they're color and number coded, so that you can figure out where you're going and how to get in and out. We've got maps that they can, and you want to talk about Mary Taylor and
it's Mary Taylor.
Oh, the queen.
If you're listening, Mary Taylor, she is the queen. She is the advocate of the horseback riding group. Mary, we've been working with her for the past year, and then just her local horseback riding group, and the group has expanded greatly. Mary, I believe Mary put up a Facebook group called ACI Trail Riders Group. I think it's got about 320 members now, and it's a great Facebook page for just sharing information about horseback riding out on ACI property.
Nice.
It's got routes.
Yeah, it's got routes on it. It's got group rides. Like there's a lot of invitations for when people are going out to ride and just kind of sharing information about if there's a tree down. Like they have also been great advocates for us and just sharing. There's like, hey, there's a washout on our R8 trail, or there's a tree down, and just it's been really helpful for on our side as being the stewards of this property too.
She lets us know.
Yep.
She calls it her honeydew list. She sends us a honeydew list, and we get out there and buck up trees. Or we got some mud problems because of all the rain. We got areas we didn't even know
the
were
rain,
muddy.
that gully washer the other night. Holy cow!
Yeah, we had some problems. I think over the weekend, somebody got in a mud hole, and horse got down in the mud.
Yeah,
so.
that scares the dickens.
Yeah, we didn't even know it was there.
No, we don't know it's there, but that information like that for anybody, for hikers, for horseback riders, for UT riders, like sharing that information is really helpful for our side because. We're managing 11,000 acres. We can't be hitting every single acre.
Well, it's volunteer folks. All successful systems have like a ambassador group. That kind of make sure everything's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So
right.
that's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they've been great, and it's a community that just continues to grow and grow. And we welcome the horseback riders anytime.
Yeah. And it's just go to our website. It's
Yes.
a great place to
Okay.
go and learn.
Yeah.
Appalachian
Conservation
Institute.org.
It's a lot of letters.
It
yeah.
is a lot of
A lot of
A lot
letters.
of letters and
Uh-huh.
a vowel.
You gotta learn you gotta know how to spell that.
Yeah, Appalachian Conservation Institute.org, O-R-G.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
organization, yeah.
All right, so future, lots of cool plans are coming around,
Yeah.
getting formulated. Tell us what's going on for our future.
So we've been applying for a lot of grants, just like you guys
Mm-hmm.
have at the tourism group. And we have received one just recently called the Heart Grant. And it's going to be able to it's given us $60,000 to put up some informational kiosks.
Nice.
Places where you can get information when you come on the property. There'll be maps, there'll be brochures, how you can go on and get your permit.
Nice.
Because some people come out and they just don't know yet.
You just
And-
don't know.
Yeah, and they're there and you said, you have your permit? Because we're real good about it. It's not like we're telling people to leave if they don't have one, but we'll say, hey, it really helps us if you'll get the permit for a lot of reasons. One, you get data that you can say we have this many visitors when you're applying for a grant.
Absolutely.
And that makes a difference.
And you know who's on your property.
We do.
Yep.
And so all you have to do is check in and check out each day. But the grant will help us with some informational kiosk and signage. That reminds me too, we didn't mention earlier, we just did open a small trail, trailhead with a beautiful picnic shelter. It's free of charge. Anybody can go in there and use it. It's gorgeous. There's a creek that runs under the picnic shelter. It's built over the top of the creek. Yeah, and the creek is the waterfall.
Yep.
So then there's a waterfall overlook. It's really nice.
Yep.
Up to a 3-mile trail.
It's called the Mountain Laurel Trail. It's also now listed on All Trails as well. If anybody uses All Trails. This the picnic shelter and it's got a beautiful waterfall overlook as well. The shelter and overlook was actually part of our donation campaign last November when we had our fall picnic. So that's
how we paid for it.
That's how we paid for it. So
People donated money, and we built the picnic. And our local guys again, as you did the muscles
man,
up.
I'm telling you.
We
Those
said,
Islanders.
yeah, we said, here's our budget. Billy, can you build this?
here's our timeline.
He'll sit there for a second and go, yep. So we can do it. And I remember I went out there to the creek and I said, one request, if it's possible. I said, can you build the picnic shelter over the creek where the creek runs under it? And you're sitting at your picnic table and the water's running under your feet there. And Billy thought a second. He said, yep. And so we have the picnic shelter with the creek going under it now. Yep. But those, you were asking about the grants. We've got that. We had the fundraiser for the picnic shelter and everything. We've got the kiosk grant. And then we've applied for a real large Appalachian Regional Commission grant. That's a bigger, broader one. It's a planning grant first for us to work with the community, have some community meetings and ask them what would they like to see from a tourism perspective, kind of tied to the local properties out there. That would also stimulate economy. That's the key thing, is it's got to be tied to the economy. And I think that's great. So that whatever we do, for instance, examples would be, one idea would be, would the community like to have a campground for the horseback ride? So that when they bring horses, there's stables, they can stable their horses at night. They've got amenities for their campers and all those kinds of things. Is that an idea that the community might like? And if it is, that brings economy, because you've got trash collection, you've got water, you've got electricity, you've got people that want to bring firewood so they could sell firewood at a place. Just things like that help the local community have some sort of economy. You'd have to have a campground host, someone that would be hired to be there at the campground full time. So things like that. Real excited about that. We got referred, which is the first major step. Within a week or two, I would hope we'll hear whether we got that grant. And I'm
You feel pretty good?
I do feel good, but again, you just never know.
Well, you don't ever know, because I mean, we're
yeah
with this huge one, and you feel really good.
Yeah.
You feel like they want us
they
to
do.
have it.
Yeah.
But you just don't know until you get the checks in the bank, kind of thing.
Yeah. So we're excited. We'll see where that goes. And if we do get that grant, we'll start working on setting up the community meetings so we can get feedback from the community, what's important to you all. There's all kinds of ideas we could pitch out, but then we also want to hear what are the ideas from the community.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they have ideas that are tied to recreation and also tied to building economy? Because I know we need that. Tracy City needs that. Grundy County needs that.
Absolutely.
Parts of Marion County need that.
We need a
especially up
pump.
here on
We
the-
need a pump track for kids. You know what those are?
Yeah, for riding
Oh,
bikes.
Yeah. So like it was part of the Tracy City thing that
Yeah.
it land and da da da.
Yeah.
But mountain biking and the outdoor recreation,
Yeah.
the pump tracks are a very
Popular.
popular thing
Yeah, yeah.
with the young people, and it introduces them into the next addiction, which is mountain biking and,
Right. Yeah.
and the
yeah.
outdoor. Right,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
gateway
It's
drug
the
for
intro.
the kids.
Which is good. Get outside. That's the main
It's good.
thing.
Yeah, because once you're
Find your
outside,
hobby.
you're always going to be happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the first thing these guys said, the rainbow, the
Oh,
full rainbow.
That
This
was
is the type of guys
unbelievable.
that appreciate this.
Yeah.
Tell us about it a little bit.
Yeah, we were coming up 24 to get off at the Monteagle exit, and it was a full rainbow this morning, and I started looking for the unicorn too. I didn't know if it was going to be out there.
It's
but-
looking for the pot of gold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pot
the
of
little
gold.
leprechaun
Yeah.
running around.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of that stuff.
I think
it
I
was gorgeous
yeah.
this morning.
I was half sticking my head out, my
Yeah.
full body out the window. It's like, Rick, I got to get a
Yeah.
picture over
Yeah.
here.
It's
Yeah.
one of those dorky things, which I'm sure you do, like seeing birds. Someone saw an eagle, a big
Oh, yeah.
eagle in Monteagle, which seems logical,
Yeah.
but not a lot of eagle sightings, and
Sure.
it seems like they're coming back. Have you
Yeah.
seen other things like that?
We are, and we're seeing. We have eagles on the property.
Yep.
We have one that comes to what's called Tate's Point. Like we have a camera up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the camera takes the photos of the eagle when it perches out there. We've got the other thing on our research we discovered. We have an extremely rare songbird, the cerulean warbler, that is on our property. We have this large breeding population. It's the second most rapidly declining bird in North America. And right here in Marion and Grundy County, we've got a researcher that's helping us map and understand the territories, the breeding territories. We think we may have the largest population in the country. We'll see. We're going to look at the data and see what comes out of that this fall. Very rare bird, beautiful little bird. It's only about that big, little small bird, much bigger than a hummingbird.
I have Merlin to
Mhm.
identify
Yep.
bird sounds,
Yep.
and when you get older, it's all about
Yeah.
the birds.
Yep.
Yeah,
And one of them was heard on my app.
the cerulean.
Yes,
yeah, they
because
do.
I get warblers.
Yeah.
I get a bunch of
Yeah.
yellow, I think, and a few others. But I was like, what in the world is that?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm in Monteagle for Pete's sake.
Well, they're in this area, especially during the migration, going out in the fall and coming in the spring. But then we've got something they're keying in on in the little Squatchy Cove
Wow.
that they really love, and they're stopping, staying, and breeding. So, which is nice.
We want them to have babies here.
We do,
Yep,
and they're
yep.
doing it. We're seeing
We
them.
saw
Yeah.
a full family this past June. I mean, it
Yeah.
was 5 babies, I'd
Yeah.
say,
Mhm.
and then they're gone, and then they're dispersing and probably heading over to Iva's yard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I feed
Yeah.
them. It's
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I mean, that's what I'm seeing. A lot of like the nature is returning.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you
Yeah.
guys? Is that based on
It-
science
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah.
It is, and I think it's just people taking the time to say, hey, we need to keep this, we need to hold this deer. We don't need to develop this. We're not anti-development. I want you to know that for sure.
Sure.
We're conservationists, but we're not. Humans are part of this cycle, just like the bear is part of the cycle and the deer is part of the cycle. So humans have to have a place to live as well. We just advocate for it being sustainable. So if a person wants to live in this area and they want to have a beautiful house with a beautiful view, that's great. Let's do that in a sustainable way and make sure that we're keeping certain places like Little Squatchy Cove. Let's set that aside and let's say that's going to stay here.
Yep.
All of our past relatives have enjoyed it that are not even here today. We're enjoying it today, and our grandkids want to enjoy it. We're going to hold this part dear. We're going to say that's going to stay here, and that's what we're about. That's what we advocate for. And I'm excited about that. I've been doing this 40 years now, and this is one of the most fantastic jobs I've ever had. And I've worked on national wildlife
Yeah,
refuges.
you've had quite the resume, sir.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. Working with great people, the local people in Quentin here. Yeah. So, we want y'all to come out. We want you to use it. We want you to feel like it still does belong to you. Because in the past, it really hadn't belonged to the people. People just
it was locked away, and we just kind of went in on it.
Yeah, some people just went on in anyway. But now it does belong to you. And you can come out, you can enjoy it, and you can do that for free. That's pretty cool.
What a novel idea.
Yeah, it is a novel idea.
Well, what have we missed so far? What do y'all? I mean, so many things. The very first thing is they go to your website.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go to the website, orient yourself, look at who we are, go to our social media sites, look at the posts that we've been doing about the things that we're doing. We've got a great internship program for students in the summertime.
Ooh,
We had two students from Swanee that just left last week.
They left last Friday.
They were here for 12 weeks. And we'll do that again next year. We'll have probably 2 interns again next year. But just to orient yourself to who we are, what we do. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we got a lot of fun events coming up too. I mean, obviously the hunting season's coming up, but then we're gonna have our fall picnic again as well. So
the fall colors there are so gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
We're kind of planning that right now. I think we have it tentatively set for October 17th right now. So, yes, that'll be happening again, and the fall colors will be gorgeous. So.
They're like the best in the entire state, besides the big guy.
Yeah.
But they really are.
Yeah, that reminds me of Leonard Tate from Beersheba.
Oh, Leonard,
Yeah.
He's going to be, we're doing that TN 250 Living History event, and Beersheba is this Saturday, and Leonard Tate is one of the characters. You have to bring to life 10 characters.
Oh,
or 10
I did not.
people.
That's this weekend.
Yeah, Saturday.
On Saturday?
At 6 o'clock at the hotel. Leonard Tate is one of the characters.
Who's playing Leonard Tate?
Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember, but it's pretty cool.
But he has some of the most incredible poems about the fall colors. And there's one called Siege. And he's saying that he's been seized by the colors themselves. His heart has, And he says that when he dies, no one will be able to discern which is the crimson flood and which is my heart's blood, because he doesn't know how long he can last every fall seeing that without it breaking his heart. Just the beauty of it. Yeah, it's beautiful stuff.
Oh, for goodness sakes. I don't think I've read that one.
Yeah, it talks about the crimson flood of red, and he says, I see this every year, and it swells his heart so much that he doesn't know, when he dies, he doesn't know whether you'll be able to discern which is my heart's blood and which is the crimson flood of color.
Is that?
Yeah, he's an amazing guy. So I didn't know that about the 250 thing. So.
Yeah, we got a grant. Free money is not always free in labor. It's been a very intense. We're bringing to life 8 different communities, and they each choose 10 of their people in their history and tell 3 stories of each and tell about their lives, so that everyone remembers for 250th is a big deal, right?
Right.
That brings these people to life, because we got to know where we came from.
Right. Yeah.
Right. That's super important to know where we came from.
And that's what Leonard did, was write that in poetry,
Yes.
so you could remember all those beautiful things and relate to them. Yeah.
And you can sit there on the bluff and read the poems and just understand what he meant.
Yeah. I got to send you a copy of that poem, Siege.
You're going to have to. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's one of my favorite ones. I love that guy.
Oh, sorry. We got off topic.
Yeah. We did.
All right. So as you can tell, these guys, it's all about the land, and it's it's for us, it's all about the land. And so we're really partners in all of this, and we're so thankful what you're doing, and your benefactor, and what he and his wife are doing, and just all the people involved in what is happening over there.
Yeah, Carmen and Michael Pace are the major benefactors, the people that have kick-started this whole process. They're incredible human beings. They give of themselves for the benefit of others, which is altruism.
Absolutely.
And there's very few people today that are truly altruistic, that
True.
sacrifice themselves.
True story.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
the other people,
Yeah.
for other people.
It's a rare thing.
They are, and it is rare. And I've been in this nonprofit world now for 14 years, and that is a rare thing. I could say only a few people that I know that were true altruism when they with their gifts. I shouldn't say there's a lot of people do that.
There's
but-
gray areas from there. There's the
Yeah.
true altruists that
Yeah.
they just want to do the right thing.
Yeah, and I guess where I'm talking, I shouldn't have said what I said. That's the wrong way of putting it. At their level, the level at which they give, that's unusual.
Yeah.
A lot of people are altruistic with their gifts. I
Absolutely.
should not have said that. That was the wrong way to put it. They're altruistic with their gifts. They give of themselves for the benefit of others.
Absolutely.
But at the level of which these people have given, it's been incredible. The land that they're donating to us, the support that they're giving us for operations, we couldn't do any of the things that we're doing without it.
Yeah.
Supporting these jobs, these local folks,
Yeah.
their jobs,
It matters.
their benefits, everything that go with those jobs, it's coming from that Pace family and that foundation. Yeah, wonderful people. Yeah.
And that's high praise because you've once again worked
Yeah.
with a boatload of folks
Yeah,
in
yeah.
this world, and it matters to save our land, for Pete's sake. As Dad says, they're not making it anymore. You know, you got
That's
Yes.
no, they're not.
You
and
know?
to go to a place like Tate's Point and look out over that
Yeah.
the whole, you can see half the cove
You
from
can see
there,
half of
close
it,
to
yeah.
it, and be able to see not one human structure in your whole IMAXed view. There's not a human structure
No
there.
roads, no,
No.
just it's just this nature.
We
it's
go
wilderness.
out there and literally howl from the point, and we get the coyotes to howl back to us.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
that is
Yeah, just
fun.
wild. Just to see something wild like that, and to feel that
Yeah.
that howl come back up from the valley. You're standing up on that point and just woo. You do that real loud. Oh
they
yeah,
come right back
and
at
they'll
you.
howl back
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, that is so flipping cool.
it's cool. Yeah, yeah.
All right, what besides elk, what have we missed?
Fire. We're doing fire.
Okay.
Because fire is a natural part of our ecosystem that we as humans fear and should, because we don't want to have structures and humans being hurt by it. So we are putting fire back into the ecosystem through what you call prescribed fire. Some people call it controlled burning. I don't think you can control fire. I think you can write a prescription for what you want to happen, and you try to make that happen. So that's what we call it, is prescribed fire.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So we have set up a burn program. We also have applied. Quentin worked through the USDA to get some funding through the EQIP program to help pay for our fire program. We're going to slowly be doing these small 50-acre patch burns that have fire breaks around them. We do this very scientifically through the prescriptions to make sure that the winds, the humidity, all the conditions are right to light that fire so that we get a slow creeping burn. We will be trying to restore the plateau area of the property back to what we call a pine oak savanna. And it requires fire to do that. And so we're doing that. That's going to be a big part of what we do over the next 10, 15
Sure.
years. Yeah, a lot of it.
Yeah, one of our pillars of land restoration is going to be the prescribed burning. Some other projects we've been working on, and it's also through this NRCS contract, doing some invasive removal, so taking
Yeah.
out some of the Chinese privet,
Oh,
autumn
that
olive.
privet.
Oh yeah,
Oh, my
yeah,
goodness.
The autumn olive.
Autumn olive is big on our property, and it's,
Really?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
which our guys are probably working on that today. Actually,
They
taking
are.
some of the autumn olive out, so working on that. Doing some forest management overall. You know, maybe trying to get some maples and poplars out, and maybe some of the loblollies, because we have plenty of loblolly pines up on the property.
Yep.
So
Yeah, we want to remove those.
yeah,
the pine
yeah, that would be great.
plantations, yeah.
And then the big thing is just the restoration down the cove, and getting folks out of the river. Yeah, it's gonna
That
be.
has always been a bugaboo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a lobbyist for the Southern Four-Wheel Drive Association
Yeah.
and Tread Lightly and all of that for the OHV program in Tennessee that never
Yeah.
really happened.
Right.
And the water.
Yeah.
It's just a bugaboo. It's just, and it's a guilty pleasure of so many people.
Yeah, it is, and we want to welcome that historic use of the land
I know.
Yep.
and let it continue, but we just have to control the numbers of that, which is what we're trying to do.
Yep.
And then through the bridges and the roads and keeping people out of the streams as much as possible.
Why does it matter to keep them out of streams? Well, maybe that would help.
It's the erosion that happens on the banks of the creeks when you're going in and out and while you're in it. So when you have a road or a trail that runs along the side of the river, you're not in the river, but yet if you're dropping off to cross the river because it gets too steep in front of you, then you cross back and you keep doing that. And then you have some individuals, and I think it's just a matter of they don't understand what they're doing is
Sure.
wrong. I'm not trying to throw
No,
rocks
it's a
at
true
anybody.
story.
Yeah, but they love the challenge of climbing the river banks, and then they take all the vegetation off the river, then all the soil runs down, and then I get phone calls from folks down on the south end of the river saying, "Hey, where's all the mud coming from?"
Oh.
Because the mud goes down, down past Sequatchie Cove Farms and all the way out into
Wow.
the main valley, and they see that mud in big heavy rain events.
Yeah.
That erosion, it's the cumulative effect of erosion. It's all that sand and soil that starts pouring into the river. Then that starts to choke out all of the little, what you'd call macroinvertebrates, the little things that live under the rocks,
Sure.
stoneflies and things like that.
Sure.
Then that chokes out the food supply for the fish that are in the river, and then you start losing your fish, your things like hellbenders, the big salamanders,
Yeah.
the great big, they're like
Oh,
that
they're
big.
huge.
Yeah. We can't see, you don't see hellbenders down there anymore.
Wow.
We used to have them. We used to have hellbenders. Yep.
Yeah.
And why is that important?
My mom asked me that same question, and I said, well, I guess we just have to ask ourselves, Mom, why are you important? Because we're all here for a purpose.
Right. Yeah.
We've all been put here for a purpose. Sometimes we don't always understand the purpose of things like a mosquito or a tick, but they're food. They're in the chain. They're in the process. And so to me, a hellbender is another one of those indicator species. Is my water healthy? I can answer to you, probably not as healthy as it could be.
Okay.
So let's do some things to make it more healthy. It'll take us a while. I'll be gone and retired. He'll still be doing it. But maybe at one point he'll be able to come on a show like this and say, we found hellbenders again.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I want to see elk. Because
Yes.
elk
Yes.
used to
Yep.
be here.
They did.
Yep.
They were indigenous.
Yes.
Yep.
And they have been extirpated is the word.
Is that the word?
Yeah, they're not extinct, but they've been extirpated. They've been removed. They're gone because we've hunted them out. Elk still exist in North America.
Sure.
They just don't exist here anymore.
Because we ate them all.
Yeah.
It was the Civil
Yeah.
War, I think,
Yep.
that did us
Yeah.
in.
Took them out.
And so elk is a major part of this ecosystem up here on the plateau and down in the valleys. Elk River Valley, it was full of elk down there. And I think as far back as maybe the 1920s, I think, I might be wrong on that. I think there were still some elk in Tennessee, maybe back then. Let's just scrap that.
I
I'm
know
not
they
sure
brought
of
in the
that.
Rocky Mountain
Yeah.
ones,
Yep,
right?
they
They
did.
like
Yep.
our indigenous
Yeah.
ones. I don't know where they are.
Well, they were a subspecies. So,
Okay.
yeah. Mhm.
Okay, I get you. I
Yeah.
didn't go up off in the elk. One
Yeah.
of those points of light. All right, what else did I miss? There's so much going
Yeah.
on here that
Yeah.
it's hard to even put it in a show.
Yeah, just keep checking the website, looking at the calendars. Maybe sign up for the Facebook page, sign up for the Instagram.
You have a
to see-
newsletter too, don't you?
We do have a
Yep.
So
newsletter.
you can sign up for
You
that.
can sign up for
Yep.
the newsletter. Hannah Shadrick Hummel,
Hannah?
she is our outreach person. She's originally from Whitwell. She now lives up in New York, upstate New York, with her
Okay.
husband. But she still works with us remotely,
Mm-hmm.
doing all this outreach stuff. She comes 3 or 4 times a
Yep,
year.
He does.
She
Yep.
visits
Yep.
down here. Yeah. Comes visit family and see what
Mhm.
we're doing and everything. But yeah, she does all of our social media. She does the newsletter. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say that's really it. Is just stay connected to the website and the social media stuff to learn when we have events coming.
Sure.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
participate. It is free and it's
Yeah.
open to everyone.
Come
Yeah.
on out and explore. It's just to come. We're down on Pryor Ridge Road, and come on out if you just want to kind of check out the property. Go get a permit, and if you want something easy, just like, hey, I just want to come on and check out the property. you can go check out our new Mountain Laurel Trail and do a hike and just kind of get a little bit of feel for it.
That would be the easy way.
That'd be the easy way, just to start, just saying, okay, you're on the ACI property, and then from there, the opportunities are infinite. Of just, if you want to go mountain biking, horseback riding, UTV riding, hunting, we truly have it all. So it's just kind of coming on out and checking us out.
Yeah, you said a mouthful when he said, come out and explore.
Yeah,
he did. And I think for me, one of the things I also advocate a lot for is, don't worry whether you know how to identify the birds and the plants and the trees and all that stuff. What we care about is that you come out and you appreciate. And you'll come up with your own names for the birds. You'll come up with your own names for the trees. Come up with your own name. My grandmother used to do that. She'd just make up a name for a flower. And I was like, well, how's that any different from somebody else giving it a common name? She had one she called the fried egg flower because it looked like a fried egg. It was yellow and white. And she said, that's the fried egg flower. And I'm like, well, how's it? What's wrong with that? So come out and make your own names up. Just enjoy it. You don't have to be a person that knows all of the biology behind all this stuff and what the scientific names for things are. It doesn't matter. The main thing is you come out and you appreciate the fact that that land's there and those plants are there and those birds are there. Make up whatever name you want for the cerulean warbler. That's hard to say. Cerulean warbler.
More vowels.
Tongue twister. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, I'm going to send these guys out to spread joy and sunshine, because seriously, when you're outdoors, you can't be in a bad mood.
No.
I mean, not whatsoever. So come out and enjoy Appalachian Conservation Institute.org for more information. And we're going to go on a quick break. Thank our sponsors. We love them. And we'll be right back. I'll see you in a minute.
Thanks, Brad.
Thanks, Ivan.
So, you've decided to go to college. That's cool. So, pop quiz. Which is a better way to earn your degree? Commute to college and fill your gas tank, get stuck in traffic, drive in bad weather, try to find a parking space, walk a half mile to class, or learn online at Independence University. In the park on a bench, on the beach on a towel, or on your couch with your kid, your campus is wherever you want it to be. You don't go to college. College goes to you. That's independence. That's Independence University. You schedule classes around your schedule, and all your supplies, including a brand new laptop and tablet, are included with tuition. At Independence U, you'll learn from professional instructors with real work experience. You'll get personal support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Get your degree, but keep your life. That's independence. That's Independence University. So if you're really smart, you call now.
Call 1-800-981-8940.
Independence U, for an independent you.
Call 1-800-981-8940.
TennCare's new diaper benefit helps our youngest members and their families stay healthy and happy. If your child is younger than 2 and has TennCare or Cover Kids, they can get up to 100 diapers every month at no cost. To get diapers, visit a participating pharmacy. You don't need a prescription. Just show your child's pharmacy card at the counter. For newborns without a card, you can use the parent's pharmacy card. The pharmacy staff will check to see if you qualify and help you get up to 100 diapers for a month. TennCare will cover a variety of diaper brands and sizes to meet your child's needs. You can find a list of covered brands on the TennCare diaper webpage.
Diapers are available at Mike's Pharmacy, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City. That's Mike's Pharmacy, 592-9190.
Piggly Wiggly, a supermarket chain since 1916, operates more than 600 locally owned stores, including the Monteagle location that now stocks the largest selection of fine wine, domestic and import beer in the area. Piggly Wiggly's farm fresh fruit is a sweet deal at everyday low prices. Piggly Wiggly stocks carefully selected, always fresh vegetables from the common to the unusual. All of the organic products we sell meet strict USDA guidelines. The Pig has a large meat department that to this date custom cuts and wraps its pork, chicken, and certified Angus beef to your request. Certified Angus beef brand is a cut above USDA Prime Choice and Select. With a large dairy selection of fresh milk and cheese products and your favorite drink products, you will never go home thirsty from the Pig. Visit the Piggly Wiggly Deli and put in your order for an outstanding selection of cheeses, salads, and deli meat products from Boar's Head brand and more. Be sure to check out our weekly special circular for great deals. That's the Piggly Wiggly of Monteagle, Tennessee.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mircea Basaraba.
And I'm Mara Hutchings, nurse practitioner. Welcome to Southern Tennessee Cardiology.
Do your legs swell, ache, and feel heavy after a long day? Or do your calves cramp up when you climb stairs? You could have a circulation problem. Here at Southern Tennessee Cardiology, we specialize in diagnosing and treating disease in both arteries and veins. With on-site ultrasound and an in-office procedure room, we will have your legs feeling great in no time.
You can tour a cool cave, listen to live music underground, or just camp under the stars. It is homegrown fun deep in the Tennessee hills. Check out what's going on at www.thecaverns.com, where the destination becomes a journey. Our Montego Clinic is located at 16 First Street in Montego. Call 931-924-4869 today to schedule an appointment with Dr. Eric Scholl, where he serves our community with chiropractic care for all ages, including spinal decompression, dry needling, infrared therapy, and red light therapy. Most commercial insurance is accepted. Step back in time at Trackside Restaurant, located at 327 Railroad Avenue in Tracy City. Open 7 days a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sunday family-style lunch and a deck overlooking the creek. From burgers to pizza, there's something for everyone. Call 931-333-1004 today. Okay. Let's go to... What is today? Thursday? All right, real quick. Today is Fresh Mess Market in Montego, 3 to 6. And that's on College Street. They're right in front of Harton Park. This Saturday and Sunday is the Beersheba Springs Arts and Crafts Show. Just come on out. Big deal, big deal. Then the TN 250 Living History event is at 6. Music from Grundy Jam Kids start at 5:30. It is going to be lovely. So come on out, and it'll start at 6. It's about an hour and 15 minutes. At least that's how it was with Colmont and Pelham. 10 people bringing history to life. It's going to be super cool. So that's Saturday. I found out that Kevin Sweeten, his band is going to be playing at Hank's on Saturday night. There's a big birthday there that night, and so the Kevin is going to be the man, the myth, the legend. If you haven't looked out at downtown Tracy City on Railroad Street, Kevin and his crew, Sweeten Home Renovate Improvements. Well, anyway, it's Kevin. And his people, who are amazing, did the whole facade and the door for the lodge, and it gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Kevin has such a skill, and you just don't realize it until you realize it. And all of his people that he works with have skills that it works for him. And so it go down Tracy, right next to the little concrete pad that's going to turn into something in Tracy, right next to Off the Rails. Well, Tracy and that Railroad Avenue really starting to look, well, it's really super wonderful. All right, so that's all I know right now. Birthdays, today is the 20th. Let's see what we got here in Facebook land. I saw several, if I'm not mistaken, people, birthdays. While I'm looking, don't forget, we're looking for the next host or hosts for Morning on the Mountain. My last day is September the 11th. I think we're having a party over in Montego. Well, not me. It's not about me party. It's about just a party over at the Mural, celebrating that. I think the fire department is doing a party. They always do the 9/11 something. It's the 25th anniversary, yada, yada. So anyway, September 11th is my last day. We are looking for the names of people wanting to be host or host, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. get your name, PM me or message Steven or stop by and talk to Mike or Misty. Put your name in the hat, and then that's the deadline for that is the 28th. So everyone's open to possibilities. This is the time for the next incarnation of the Morning on the Mountain. I only did it 12 years. Karen did it 100 years before me. A bunch of other folks got involved. This has been going on a hot minute. I think the studio's been around for 30 years. And it doesn't, it's only going to get on to the next level. So if you know someone, they've got to agree to it. They got to want it. It's got to be a commitment. So August 28th, let us know. All right, so happy birthday to Brian Hornbeck. He is an SEC member out in Knoxville. He's got his own show, I believe. You do podcasts? I don't know, but I always watch him. He's a fierce and fabulous Republican in East Tennessee. Happy birthday, Brian. Thankful for all you do. Stephanie Crownover Dove. Happy birthday, Stephanie. I hope he spoils you rotten. Our girl Karen Brawley. Karen, they have, her and her honey has raised a beautiful girl. Karen is the wind beneath the wings over at the election office, has been there 100 years, and keeps everybody on the straight and narrow, but very thankful for Karen Brawley. Big Sam Parson is going off to New Orleans to play big boy ball. Pretty excited about that. It's hard. I know Mama it's her heart's breaking, but Big Sam is heading down to New Orleans, and he's gonna make us proud. He's such a good boy, and such talent, and we wish him the best. He's heading down to New Orleans. So happy birthday to Sam Parson. One of my cousins, Jill Todd Foster from the Smith side of my family, seems to be pivoting there. Happy birthday to Frida Joy Lappin, Nicole Perry, Lane Curley. Lane was mayor of Tullahoma for a hot minute and then a hot minute again. Lane is very involved in civics. And I want to say his wife does tours of some kind. They do tours of some kind. Happy birthday to Billy Lynn, Nathan Meyer, Doug Johnson. Happy birthday, Doug. Michelle Reed. My youngin' from another mother, Mose Wilson. Everybody remembers the original Mose Wilson, my godfather. He is, his brother had a boy, Tim, who had a boy, Nathan Mose Wilson. And way back in the day, Tim and I used to fight over ponies and stuff, but when I judged the Dogwood festivals, so Yvonne tapped me to judge the music things every year, and Mose Wilson won one year. His group, was it Three Dog Night? He's had many bands. Anyway, he's in tour right now. Mose Wilson is on tour with his lovely lady who they're getting married in Europe. They're on their European tour. Then they've been on their out west tour. He is focused on music, and he has continued to focus on music. He's taken the moniker Mose Wilson. It was Nathan Wilson, but he is Mose Wilson, and he's owning it, and he's following his dreams. He did an album down at Holler Studios way back when. Mose is amazingly talented, and that's so super proud of him following his dreams. All right. We talked about that. All right, so that's all I've got for their prayer list. Let's continue to pray for William Dickerson, Charlie and Joyce. December can't come too soon. Sue and Charlie, Larry Crabtree, all the unspoken, especially Miss Jones, Barbara Cam, Carla Tate, David Fleet, Johnny Annette Prater, Big Ron, Louis Nolan, Scotty Sweeten. And then, of course, I'm continuing to pray for Miss Dola, Miss Linda, Miss Virginia, and Granny. Lord, please lift up all the folks on our prayer list. I'm so incredibly thankful for each and every one. I'm thankful for all the people who are in our lives, who are here to make it better. Our folks just need a little bit of healing and peace and signpost and light for their journey ahead. We're so thankful for everything that you do in our lives, especially your sacrifice of your only begotten Son. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, let's go to the phones. Well, I think someone hung up on me. All right. I've got all phone lines open. Let's see what's going on in the world. What is it, 8:43? Yeah, I've gotten my last commercial in, and so I've got 15 minutes. Anybody wants to call, holler at me. Let me look here and see what's on our calendar ahead. Stopped by the mural yesterday. It is huge. Talked to Keith. Keith is going to bring his whole team here for when they come on to the show. Their plan is to be done September 11th. I think that he says he's not going to probably do a major mural like that for a little while. I think it's taken a lot out of him and his team. I totally get that. It's an epic mural. So it's getting there, and it's almost done. All right, here we go. Morning.
How you, Michelle?
What's up, bud? How are you?
I didn't know today. I did a little bit of laundry. Went down, put them in the washer, and went back down, waiting on them to get down in a few minutes, and throw them in the dryer. And,
so you're doing the housework.
well, just a little laundry, just once every day, because it don't take no time, And,
Sure, yeah. Well, Eric and I, we picked up our fifth wheel yesterday, and I'm so incredibly thankful that Eric's a truck driver.
oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, it worked well. It's now parked. He's so good.
Well, does he used to for the
And the mirrors, and he's got the right kind of truck, and it's now we did kind of we had directions on how to set it up, and we no one died, but we had a stressful moment there.
Oh, I see.
But it's okay. I said because fellas have a way of, they just want to skip directions. They just want to do it. And I'm like, no, we are going to follow the directions.
There you go.
And so,
when time you did in your 20s and 30s, but now I know there are a lot of them that in I was growing up, every 18 wheeler, and some of them old truck drivers is down, back.
yeah, the big buddy. Remember the CB radios? I had one in my vehicle in college. I had a CB because I would travel a lot.
Yeah, well, I filled out mine. I ain't that one put back on the pole, my antenna. I ain't not a hit up, but it's good to have something to talk on. Though I used to do, but sometimes I surround my wheel one day, or if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But you know how I am.
Sure. Yeah. No, I totally get it. I don't know. It's good to have those kinds of skills. That's for sure.
Well, yeah. See, I got one in the 40-hitter wing in white orange. He had something there one time, and I asked him, I said, "Wait, what is that?" He said, "What, Tess?" He said, "In that box there." He said, "You don't know what it is?" I said, "Huh." He showed me what it was. He gave it to me about a year or two later. Myself, I had 1-2 posts up in the ground, put my regular CB antenna on top of it, run the toward in here, hooked up to my CB, and sometimes when they get ready to leave, I just have it on 19. I said, "Hey boys, where y'all at? Where y'all heading?"
Sure. It's back in the day, It's good to know those ham radio operators. That's a good thing to know.
Yeah, but now I'll tell you, when I'll tell you this now, that Eric and everybody, when it growed up, you just think you know the end of the truck, you think backing in the dot. It takes a lot of practice driving and backing up.
Yeah, I mean he nailed it in one shot. Again, it takes. He's so good. I'm so thankful.
Cause they want to see how you do it, and if you do it good, if you backed it in the dot or whatever. Cause sometimes it's like me on rail. If we go to Deerfield or anywhere, can't have pull up, you'll be able to do it in there. Cause if you don't, sure truck don't hit this other big trucks on the right side of it. You have to take the wheels rails, you have to take it to the right, it'll be able to get in there and pull up and just back straight in there. Cause if you don't hit one of them trucks down,
Well, that's why it's so scary to think that there are truck drivers out there that don't even understand, that can't read English, and they don't know the rules of the road, where they where it's different where they came from. I mean, they may be able to drive a truck, but how safely? It's kind of scary to think that those people are on the road.
Yeah, I remember when I was a little kid, right on last morning time about 7, and we picked up a mortar on First Loaf, and we're talking about to the end of the road. I think 60, Highway 60 or something, or 27. It's just right there. And sometimes it's about across the road, and there'll be every 18-wheeler that I do, and they're all the way in there to do.
Yeah. Well, I learned a lot when I drive with Eric. I learned a lot about truck driving because he knows a lot, and I just want to know. So. Well,
see, now while I was over the way, I watched him back in there, me sitting on the passenger side. Mm-hmm. Now, me, my four-wheeler, or my trailer, myself, tell people, you can't back those trailer in here and there with your four-wheeler. I said, you tell me I can't back my own little trailer in there with my four-wheeler? I said, hey, I was already understand it. I got right to my little trailer with my four-wheeler or pickup truck, whatever. They said, you can't do it. I said, boys, y'all find out one of these times. And boy, they're getting really one bit.
Well, and there we go. Hey, what are you getting into today? What's today? Thursday? I think your girl's probably off today. Is that right?
I did give her a call yesterday morning. So after 9, she answered her phone. So we talked for a little bit, and then it been sick.
Bless his little heart. Okay. All right. Well, happy Thursday. I've got you in. We still do our giveaway on the 28th. Don't forget that. And then we'll have another giveaway on my final day. So there's still money to be had.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to call earlier, but I just wait.
You just wait, because I had the fellas on. These interviews are probably going to go long.
Well, when you said you had one phone call, when you hit
Was that you?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I had one, so I was going to. Well, anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and let's talk tomorrow.
And Miss Southfield got 350 forward. All
right. Still, one more time, 592-3216.
If I know the way of it, I'll probably do somebody with a pickup truck and trailer, and it's hard to junkyard somewhere.
Oh, you're so funny. Come on, make a deal. All right, buddy, you have a wonderful day.
I did that myself.
All right, see you, bye. Morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Leslie. How art thou today?
I'm blessed. I'm home.
Man, I feel it. Where did you end up? You ended up at, hold on, you told me. Faith Missionary.
Yeah.
Okay, how was that?
It was great.
Of course it was. Anything jump out at you? Anybody on the prayer list?
Just a few of them out there. I understand Jonathan Smith's going to be getting married.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
Yeah, Friday, I think he said. No, it's the 30th. I think that's the day they said he's going married.
Well, good. Okay. Wonderful. Anything else we need to know before we get to Ezekiel? Stephen, are we on Facebook?
No,
Oh, we're not on Facebook?
I couldn't get you.
Okay. I just had a message on there saying that we weren't on Facebook.
No, I looked and looked. No, I get a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, we're on there. For about an hour, yeah. I don't know. I hope so because I want to download that interview. Well, all right. Well, anyway. Is that what it says? You gotta love Facebook.
Well, I've got you on the phone. It don't matter.
Okay. All right. So we're still in Ezekiel. We're at 42. And what verses are we at?
9 through 12.
9 through 12.
I sense your
Reflections.
you're running out of time too. So
Yeah, no, I hear you. We still got time for Ezekiel.
yeah.
All right, Leslie, I'm ready when you are.
This is the east and south chambers, and from under these chambers was the entry on the east side, and one goeth into them from the other side court. The chambers were in the thickest of the wall of the court toward the east, over against the separate place and over against the building. And the way before them was like the appearance of a chamber which were toward the north, as long as they and as broad as they, and all their going out were both according to their fashions and according to their doors. And according to the doors of the chambers that were toward the south was a door in the head of the way, even the way directly before the wall toward the east, as one entered into them.
Okay. What does that say to you?
It's still describing how the temple's arranged. So ain't really much you can go on that except...
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty dry stuff.
Yeah. If we got to get it off, we're going to get it.
Yeah, it's, well, Ted basically says the same. It says God is a God of order. I mean, he just, he loves order. He loves order.
Yeah. He like when things don't wind up the way he wants it, he gets pretty ill.
Yeah, and once again, thank goodness for Jesus, because he was that parent. It seems like he was that parent that that everything was black and white. And you thank goodness you had Mama, who had some love and compassion for you.
It goes with yay, yay, and nay, nay.
Yeah.
Nay and nay is yay, yay, or nay, nay.
Yeah, yeah.
For no to him.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, Leslie, well, I hope you have a fabulous Thursday. It's still a little hot, but, we're on the home stretch.
Oh, yeah, well, I dread winter.
I know. Trust me. All right, Leslie, I hope you have a fabulous day, and good Lord willing, we'll talk tomorrow.
Oh, they're going to have Tate, Shrum, Sanders, Meeks, and all them reunion.
What, are they getting the whole mountain together? All right, when is that?
That's the 5th of September.
5th of September.
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
Plainview Community Center.
All right, Plainview. And you said it was the who now? Sanders?
Sanders, Tate, Shrum.
Tate, Shrum.
Yeah, you name it.
You name it.
Whoever's kin to us.
Yeah, all right. I got it. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Be blessed.
Thank you. I am. Morning. Morning. Wait. Hello. They probably got me on speaker and are waiting for me to answer. What do you think? That's what I thought. You guys are out and doing and have that speaker on.
Yeah, I forgot I had you on hold.
Well, see, that's how long, but here we are. Look at us. Here we are. So you're used to being on vacation now. How was it? Was it weird being on vacation for 3 weeks?
Oh, yeah.
I bet it was for you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because you just want to do.
I had to get ready. I had to start working to do something.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that why you went fishing?
Yeah.
I mean, because sightseeing is wonderful. It really is. It's wonderful. But you know, that's a long time to be not working. I bet it was wonderful though.
Yeah, it was.
It makes you start thinking, doesn't it?
Yeah, buddy.
You know, that's what I'm right there with you. I'm like, wow, is that what that is? What are you guys getting into today?
Not much.
All right, good. Good. Is your old lady there?
Yeah, she's right here. Laying around.
Good for you. Do it. Do it, girl. All right, I got you down. We're still doing our giveaway on the 28th, and then I'm going to do another one on my last day. I don't know what it is yet.
Oh, okay.
September 11th. And also we're looking for hosts for the show, so start pondering all that. Deadline is August the 28th.
I thought, well, maybe, I was thinking of, oh Lord, the one who was over the Register of Deeds that time. What's her name?
Oh, Gail.
No, not Gail, but I'm not Deeds, but Register of Voting.
Oh, the vote. Oh, Donna Basham.
Yeah.
Donna is amazing. I think she's enjoying retirement probably too much.
Yeah.
But you know, Gail's free and easy nowadays.
Yeah, she's probably.
Yeah, she's kicking up, kicking her leg up and everything else. She's all right.
I guarantee she's going to be traveling.
I think so too. She would be great, I think. But I think once you cut free, you know, you are going to want to travel.
That's it. I think that's what she'll be doing.
I don't blame her. I mean, and she'll come back and, you know, be involved, but she's been very good to the community, and it'll be weird, but good for her.
That's right.
Good for her. She deserves it. Her and Tammy. Tammy's retiring. Johnny Ray's retiring.
Hey, Johnny did it.
Yeah. I mean, you know. That's when you guys were out west. It kind of makes you think, oh, wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
So anyway, well, you guys enjoy the day. Happy Thursday, and we'll talk. Well, good Lord willing, we'll talk tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. See y'all. Bye. Morning.
Good morning. It's Sally.
Hey, Sally. Are you having the day off today?
I am having a day off, and I looked at my calendar. I don't think I'm going to have a day off other than Labor Day before you have your last day.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Are we going to have to call Donna and just say, what the hey?
I know.
Bless her heart. Well, I bet you, honestly, I'm so glad you're going to be there.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to miss, since I changed jobs, I got to know all those wonderful people up in the mountain and everything, and I always loved listening to your show. You were fabulous, and I've just told so many people what a great show you have, and I know you've got something important to do. And guess what? You're going to be a grandmother. I'm going to be a great grandmother.
I love that, Sally. That is so exciting. He's your eldest grandson, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And oh my goodness. And it's just a brand new day, Sally.
Yeah. I know.
So congratulations. All right. So what do we need to know today, Sally?
I don't know, other than love one another, but
yes, ma'am.
Just embrace the people that are elected, whether you voted for them or not. They will need your support.
Yep.
And you'll have to call me because I got another new adventure I'm going to get into.
Are you? All right. I will do that. It may be later on today if that's okay.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah,
okay.
Call me whenever. I know we're both kind of busy.
We're running on all angles, but you will always be a priority for me, Sally.
Thanks.
I mean, we've been through a lot together.
Yes, that's for sure. Yes. Well, congratulations in your new adventure. And I was going to sing Happy Trails to you, but
you're going to have to wait.
I haven't drank enough coffee to get a voice.
Well, you and Donna will have to call me. My last show is going to be Congressman Desjardins because he was my first. And I'm angling to get our future governor to give me a holler, too. So that's...
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's what my angle is. So we'll see how that works.
Well, I'll see if I can put a 2 cents in on my end, too.
Thank you, Sally. I would appreciate that. And I'm so incredibly thankful that I won Coffee County. I was so amazed and I was so happy about that. So thank you.
No, you're welcome.
All right, I love y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk offline.
Yes.
All right, honey. See you. Bye. She's going to be working at... Is Donna? Yeah, she's Register of Deeds and Coffee. Love my Coffee County people. Morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Miss Evelyn, what's up?
Well, I heard this. You've been talking about the history of the counties, different things.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think I heard someone mention Pigeon this morning.
Could be.
Outside of Tracy City.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know that was originally an Indian reservation?
No, I don't think I did.
Well, I had a cousin. Of course, she's developed cancer and is not with us anymore, but she was an anthropologist.
Okay.
And she told us at our Chickamauga meeting that it was originally an Indian reservation, and they were told they could stay there. It was theirs as long as they stayed there.
Huh.
But she said that white people finally moved in houses with them and they left.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because the treaties were in 1805 that kind of led to the Western movements over here, and they just would rather just move.
And of course, there were and still are places of reservations in Arkansas.
Huh.
Or that's my understanding from people. I just happened to sometimes sit with people on the airplane as I was going back and forth from here to Texas.
Sure.
And they told me about places, and then I learned also my husband, Kenneth Verner, who's really did not know they were Indian. And it took them forever to really begin to accept it, the fact. I was sitting at the table one day, and his cousin and his mother and her mother were visiting his dad, her brother, of course. And they got to talking about family, and she said, Grandpa Powhatan, Powhatan, that's the way she pronounced it. And I said, Powhatan? I said, well, that was Pocahontas' father, and you didn't know you were Indian?
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Anyway, and that line came from a Moor from Alabama that somehow migrated and really joined their family, was in their family line. But it's Grandpa Powhatan.
That is hilarious. Well, Miss Evelyn, Mont Eagle just chose, and I think Tracy will too, possibly, I don't know, but to have Dragon Canoe as a character in their Living History event.
Yes,
and so
I'm sure you know quite a bit about Dragon Canoe, and of course James Everett does.
Yeah,
and of course Jeremy does, but he's out of pocket right now. So
sure, no, I get it. Yeah, I'm going to ask James Everett somehow. But it has to be approved. I think it should be approved by somebody in the tribe. So.
Well, I was just thinking about the knowledge that he has.
Well, and the knowledge too, yeah. So I'll be into contact. It's October the 3rd. So
October the 3rd.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. So super excited about that. All right, Miss Loveland, I hope you have a wonderful day. Let's talk tomorrow, good Lord willing.
Have you got to look at, I know it's a long, long video of the tabernacle.
No, ma'am, I sure haven't.
Oh, that is precious. I mean, I've got several, and I've got one of the Tabernacle Man and one by someone else, and it give a little bit of different insight. And and also in the tabernacle, I do want to say this. I mean, they give all the significance of it, how it was built, and how it was put together, and everything.
Wow.
Now,
Well, I'll have more time at my disposal after I retire.
Yes,
and so I will look back through all of those, and I certainly do appreciate that.
there was one person I had messaged it to, and I read your pages. Why do you send this to me? And I said, well, this is long, and I thought, well, you might want to look at it because I know you probably couldn't view it all at one time, and then you'd have different times to view it.
Well, and that's why I'm thankful that they're in my messages. So I can go back, and when I have a moment and start going through them. So I'm very thankful for that.
And you can go past where you've already been. And
yes, ma'am.
And in the tabernacle, there's one thing that I heard, especially those preachers like Dr. Charles Fuller. He was pastor of the Open Door in California. That was around between the late 1940s or the early 1950s. He was preaching about the journey of the Christian, and also the dean of Tennessee Temple. After I had already done my study out in Texas, and just before the Tennessee Temple changed, and he preached the same thing about the journey. It shows the journey of the Christian. Actually, it is a picture in the Old Testament of the New Testament Christian's journey to be or to avail themselves of the provision of the believer priesthood.
Okay. All right. Well, let's continue.
The Old Testament is a picture given of the things of the New Testament, the provisions of Christ and God.
Gotcha. Well, let's continue this discussion tomorrow. I'm definitely appreciative of everything that you send me, so thank you.
And to me, it's just rich.
Yes, ma'am.
You have a good day.
You have a wonderful day. Yes, ma'am. Morning.
Good morning, sunshine.
Hey, Barbara. Taylor, I have the video of the baby shower for posterity, just so I have it for my little scrapbook. And she opened ours first. I put your card in with my things, and she loved it. Thank you.
Oh, well, you're welcome, and she's welcome.
That is so sweet. So thank you. And I'm so glad you stopped by. That was wonderful.
Well, I'm gonna miss stopping by to see where you gonna hang out at that we can catch you.
Yeah, I know. I don't know yet, Barbara. I will keep everyone posted. I will be in my my glamper is now parked behind Taylor's house. So I have a home for the baby when he's born. And I don't know how long that I will be doing that. But Oliver has said that he will make an office for me somewhere in the library of the Heritage Center.
Well, great.
Yeah, so he's already making plans that I'm going to be back at some point, somehow, some way, because you know Oliver. And so he's making room for me somewhere.
Even if it's just one day a week.
Yeah, who knows how it is. I'm free and easy. It's so weird, Barbara, not having plans per se. So,
yeah, well, I was talking to Tim yesterday, and he was talking about you retiring. I said, yeah, she thinks that being a grandma is going to be less work, but I'm
no, I don't.
going to be in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, it's a whole nother ballgame, and that's why I think it's important that I'm there. And my daughter asked me, so how do you say no to that?
I know. I never was able to say no,
and I'm not going to, Barbara. I'm just not going to, and I am embracing it.
Right. Well, Tim told me he's got a new grandson.
Yes, he's getting so blessed. And when his other son has babies, he's so blessed. I'm telling you, that's our next generation. That's what we do.
Right. Yep.
That's what we do, Barbara. We all have our role.
It takes them strong grandmas and grandpas,
Amen.
to be there and bring them up right.
That's right. I mean, I really feel that's the way our culture survives.
Right.
Right? So our people are tough. We got to make them tough, and we got to carry on. We got to carry it on. So my boys will be tough.
Yes, ma'am. I hear you.
So anyway, I appreciate you. Let's talk tomorrow if we can. You doing okay?
Yeah, doing pretty good. I had a busy week.
Good. And your air condition works?
Oh, yeah. And Carmen's playing volleyball in high school.
Yay!
And,
yay!
So, I'm super proud of her.
That you should be super proud. It's been a journey.
That's why I usually go babysit, so Shay can go to the ball games and be there for Carmen and help her. Because Wade, he's autistic and he's kind of hard to handle. He don't like being in crowds.
Sure, yeah. I don't even like to be in crowds.
He's done a whole lot better in school, though.
Good. There's a way. It's not, and they're super smart in things too. So you just have to find what that is, and they get real focused on that, and that's an asset.
It is. Yeah, he's really smart.
Yeah. So I mean, that's nothing. That's a God's gift right there.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I told Shay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. These gifts that the Lord gives us, we got to appreciate it. She gets stressed out, but
well, it's all stressful when things aren't, the way you had planned. But there's a reason for it, and you just go with it.
Right. And I told her, I said, you can make it through it.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord will help you. Mm-hmm. And I said, you can make it through it. I said, it's stressful if you got one that don't have a disability.
Sure. Yeah, there's all of the above. That's why mamas are important.
You've got to, trust the Lord to guide you and direct you what you need to do for them, and just do it and thank Him for the blessing.
Right. Yeah, it's see, that's the legacy you share on. It will be fine. Everybody will be fine. You're going to have to trust Him.
That's right. That's what I told her. I was going to tell you, y'all have been on Facebook because I've got this stupid remote messed up on it works my TV, and I can't get it to even change the channel. So I was having to watch this book. I'll get it figured out sooner or later, but...
That's how Eric and I were setting up the glamper yesterday. We almost killed each other for a moment. You just gotta become one. You just gotta step back. It's not that, but yeah, I've done the remote thing for a while. Yeah, I hear you.
It's the Ben Lomond remote, and it's got all that.
It's got every button known to man. I don't even know the buttons in my new car. I have no idea. I haven't had time to figure it out. I just know where the radio is.
Well, if you know the basics, you'll be all right. You can get the chance to learn all the rest. But I've had this remote for years, and just one little button. If you hit one little button,
it just ruins everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I have to say, now the girls, they could work it fine.
Sure.
I have to sit and figure out TV, because it's got the TV, DVD, and all of that junk on there.
Yes, ma'am.
And
It's just right. It just takes one button. It's just like the air conditioning, right? Some button got pushed, and there you go.
No, I think lightning may have messed that up.
Oh, good. Okay.
The only one here, and I didn't fool with it.
Well, then it was the lightning. Okay, I get you. Yay.
Amen. I came in, and the house felt like an oven, and I'm like, oh no, what's going on?
And it was
But then, when we was trying to figure out what was going on, we set it back to factory setting, and that was the wrong thing to do.
That's okay. We live and learn. I felt that yesterday, pushing all the buttons to figure out what I was doing, and it was almost a comedy, but we did it, and that's all that matters.
That's right. You get it figured out sooner or later.
Yeah, repetition, figuring out, but anyway, all good. Barbara, let's talk tomorrow. Appreciate you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
I appreciate you too, honey, and I'm thankful that she was blessed and the baby shower went all good and well, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you, sweetheart. See you, bye. Yeah, honestly, it was pretty funny. Like, there was a concern. Taylor's like, was a concern that I was not going to throw a good baby shower. I was talking to Mary Beth Tate, who is tomorrow. So speaking of, let's look really quick. And she's like, doesn't she know doesn't she know you? And I'm like, apparently not. She's forgotten. So I proved her wrong. Moms can't do anything. And all right, so tomorrow's the 21st. Who's on tomorrow? Oh, Jerry Lowry's birthday is tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow's a twofer. Tomorrow's Twofer Friday. I'm going to have Deborah Reed on the show. She is an entrepreneur. Got a really cool story, honestly. And she bought the Depot Cafe and Paco's Tacos and is having they're running those. And after that, I have Keith Killebrew, Mary Beth Tate, and Miss Sarah coming on the show to talk about art and the mural and whatever else we want to talk about. So that's tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit crazy, but that's okay. And don't forget, tonight is Fresh Mess Market, 3 to 6 in Monteagle. And that's all I know about. I think that's it. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. I'll see you tomorrow.